thing on YouTube if you want to check it
Oh,
out.
you are? Yeah, I'll check it out, John. No, but I play him in 30 minutes. 27 actually, or 47. Yeah. What's it called, John?
Um, just look up John Sabolic on YouTube, you'll see it.
What's it called?
So just look up my name, John, and then Sabolic, Sabolick.
John Sabolic. Oh, so you got all of them. Damn. Weak division game. Ooh. Watching this, baby. Let's go, John. Let's go.
Battle of the Birds, baby.
Fly, Eagles fly, baby. No fly zone.
Let's go, John. Let's go.
Ooh. No fly zone.
No fly zone.
Alright, that's ready up. Both birds. And we got the Eagles versus the Cardinals. Hold on, babe.
Yeah, I'm nice. Nice. I got the bye week. All my players should be Gucci.
Have you played this guy before?
Yeah, I played him in the regular season. I beat him by like 20. It was a good game early though. I pulled away late.
Got Hopkins.
Yeah, I traded Alshon Jeffrey for Hopkins. 99 overall Ajayi. Dude, I'm so excited to use Ajayi.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
Minnesota and Atlanta versus Arizona.
Would have won Super Bowl if they had Carson Wentz.
We're on to the divisional round now.
Yeah, probably. I mean, everything would have been different, but I still think they could have done it.
It is a snowy and blustery day in the city of brotherly love as we welcome you to Lincoln Financial Field.
Oh my god, I cannot stand playing in the snow, and his uniforms are mostly white. This is gonna fuck with me, I swear.
Great one in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles.
This thing gotta be good.
Wait, what did you just turn off at the beginning? What was that? What did you turn off there?
I turned off auto flip.
What's the other flip?
Flips your defensive formation to fit the strong side of the field automatically.
Is that bad or is that good? You want to take that off?
If I set up my blitzes, I think it's terrible. It can mess up the entire play.
He will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well,
that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Shit, most of my leagues are 8.
Yeah, I like that short.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Drop. Let's go, Fitzy. Way to drop that shit.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, Jordy Nelson, they traded him.
They released him. They released him and signed Jimmy Graham.
The Eagles get there for the sack.
Oh my goodness, was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
Seeing the sack.
My smile on that play.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Yeah.
Where will this be spotted? The side
pretty
says it went out just across midfield.
Accurate with real time, I guess. Then.
It's I think it's like a 10-second delay or something like that. Or 30 seconds, I was counting.
Dude, it's so hard to see his players. Like, no lie.
Now it's the Boise State alum.
Yeah, that was the other game.
Up to midfield.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Here we go with 2nd and 7.
I'm gonna watch this post shot that you do.
I have a couple different setups for this same play.
Here's Wentz.
It's coming back for holding regardless.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's gonna be
As soon as you
taken
see that
down
flag,
here
you
with
know
the
it.
flag
Yup.
on the field.
Stupid.
Now, that's
Fucking
one
shit,
they hate.
dude.
The
I
ball's
swear
gotta
to
come
God.
all the way back.
So that's an explosive
What'd you say
play,
that for
a
them to
really
hold
explosive play that gets wiped out. And
No,
they
he
have to start
fucking,
over
I got
after the
holding and then
penalty.
got like a 50-yard pass. 40-yard pass, some shit like that.
Defense
So
showing
that comes
blitz.
all the way back.
On play action, Wentz. He'll buy some time right.
Dot.
That
Dot, 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 dot. Run Aguilar, run Aguilar, run Aguilar. Touchdown, Aguilar. Let's go.
Nelson Aguilar, 60 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. All the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game. That they were confident in
Got
what they
3
were
people in
doing,
here
came
watching the
right out
stream.
and established themselves early.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Probably other people from the league because I shared it in the group.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
And now
Yeah,
they've got
good
an
throw.
opportunity.
Good throw, my guy.
What
What was that?
3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
4 people in here now?
An
Oh
excellent
shit.
pick up at 34
Oh shit,
yards.
someone's famous.
Huh?
Yeah, somebody's
Looks
famous.
like the defense in press coverage here.
Apparently.
The first down carry here for Johnson.
I'll give you a like and you'll
Yardage
get
here, back at the 41.
2
It's
likes.
a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled
And I'll
at the
hit
point
you
of
with
attack.
the
Yeah, you can pretty much call them all
Oh,
out,
shit.
couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that
Starts one
defensive
sub at a time, you know?
creating a new line of scrimmage and
And we
creating
got
a
5
large
people
yardage
watching
possibility.
now.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing
5
route.
people. Oh my
And he's gonna
god,
get
this
this
is
one
nerve-wracking.
down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
I know, as soon as that happens,
A
then he
good
starts
pick
throwing
up there
dots
at
on you.
22. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a play fake here on first down.
Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. Oh, make him fumble. Come on.
13-yard line.
He can't.
Nice
His
work
quarterback
to get
can't be just
7 out
taking
of
the
that,
hits
and
like
it's
that.
2nd down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on
fumble.
first down. He didn't force
Lamar
it, nor did he
Jackson,
throw it
rookie
away.
quarterback
He was able
coming
to
into the
take
league
off,
this
and
year.
now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Damn. Imagine if he could take hits like that. I think Michael Vick's the only quarterback in the
Now
league
a
that can take
shotgun
legit
snap as
hits.
they'll look to throw.
He scored.
And he is in
Oh,
the end
baby.
zone.
Faked me out with the fucking
Arizona.
angle route
David
with the running back.
Johnson from 13 yards out. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this
He
game.
missed, he missed, he missed.
And
Oh
it's no
my
good.
god. That's
He
kind of
misses
big.
the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Damn, maybe it's not going to be. Maybe it's going to be closer to the game now.
No, I usually do bad in the
He
beginning of
kicked this one
games.
away, and off it
What if he's
goes.
like watching you?
Yeah, he could be.
This is taking you to 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Philadelphia getting set to take
see
the
those
field.
double spins?
And they're hoping
It's
to
fucking
redo their
nasty.
efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you
He's
did on the
definitely going to
last
be trying
drive.
to beat me.
When you scored points, it's a
What is it?
lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Oh, I like this look he's giving me. I really like it, actually.
Oh, he missed his point.
Oh my god, yeah. I fucking can't stand that he's wearing white uniforms in this fucking, in the snow.
Because you can't really see.
It's really, yeah, it's really hard to see.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz.
Oh, baby. He's too good. Hopkins! Let's go! Fuck yeah!
DeAndre Hopkins,
82 yards. Let's fucking go. That's big.
Coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that,
DeAndre Hopkins is a free agent after this year. He wouldn't re-sign with me.
I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Underneath for Johnson. Space to maneuver at the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett.
Wow, dude.
Right side, and he'll take this
I can't stand not being able to see.
Gerald Everett, 52 yards. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. So they're going to go for 2. To throw, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
No, dude. I couldn't slide because I'm getting spun around in circles.
46-yard line.
Oh my god, dude. Stupid. Stupid fucking stupid.
Carson Wentz lost 14 fumbles as a rookie, and the NFL is just different. When you're in the pocket,
fucking
always at risk of that ball being jostled out.
And if memory serves,
Couldn't slide. I just fumbled with Wentz because I was running, and he got like the break tackle animation and then got spun around. I couldn't slide. He fucking fumbled.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Buying time to his
Back.
left.
Let's go.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Vinny Curry in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
NCAA?
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a
Nah,
big sack to
I don't
lose
have
that
cable
kind of
right now,
yardage,
so
not a
I haven't
great
really
start.
watched it at all this season.
All right.
Back to throw here.
Dude, how is he fucking holding everything? This fucking tight end, dude. He's fast as fuck. He catches everything. What the fuck?
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
I can't. I don't know. I can't see shit because of the snow. Can't see fucking shit.
They'll drop to throw.
Fucking sack him again, Vinny Curry. All day, baby, all day. Keep it
In
up.
there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Dude, his tight end's like literally the only person that's killing me right now. It's kind of annoying.
A very solid gain of 27. And now Bruce Arians with the play clock running low is going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end Everett. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Yeah, hold on.
On second down, Johnson looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. They'll look to throw here.
Dropped it. Let's go.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going.
Kid's playing a pretty good game, and he's all white again, and it's snowing, so I can't see shit.
Send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field to start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Play action. It's Wentz. They'll roll him out right. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now it's a Giant. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give them the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there?
Yeah,
because
possibly.
I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
Wentz to throw on second down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. A good pickup there, a 22. And let's not take for granted, in these conditions, that's never an easy pass and catch.
You really got to find a way to drive the ball. You know, get your grip. You know, that's why we see some of the guys now that put the gloves on when they throw the ball in this type of a condition. Sometimes the glove might make it too slippery. So you got to figure out what's going to work for you. But how about the receivers? Looking back and trying to locate the ball coming through snow and making sure they have full concentration.
They run again with a Giant. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Wentz now on first down. And this
Drop
one's
it.
incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Aguilar in motion left. Wentz will try again on second down. And he fires one incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They send a receiver in motion to the left. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
So the missed field goal.
I missed my field goal. I'm going to lose. The game continues playing like this.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They'll set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nigel Bradham leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Cardinals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here's Austin. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Wentz.
How is he staying with him like that? He's not even near him when I'm snapping the ball.
And then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now. They made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Here is the punter Jones as he gets this one away. Now it's Peterson. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive. And just
Come on,
enough
John,
the
you got this,
football
bro.
for a first down. To throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman.
Dude, what was that? I held the thing down.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, surprise, surprise.
Why did he lob it?
No, it's not a surprise.
I'm bullet passing that thing.
Against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Kendricks in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This is Ajayi. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
You got to feel a little bit for the defense there. They've done a terrific job all day long holding this guy in check. But that might have been the run to break things out for him, maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. On play action, Wentz. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical, spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Here's Andy Lee now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now Austin. And it wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And out now come the Eagles. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
So it'll be 1st down here after the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Wentz rolling to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now a handoff, running off tackle right.
Oh, why are you spinning backwards, you fucking retard?
On the last attempt, here behind the line.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They run with Ajayi. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on third down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
To throw is Wentz. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Here's Ajayi. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. They'll toss it to Ajayi. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi taking it in. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
10 yards still left on second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. And some room to maneuver. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll set up a throw. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football, and at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Working from the gun, Wentz. Flushed out right.
Batable user 15
Now
over.
he bowls him over. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he's got it up and through. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
Yeah, now you can talk to me. Pulled away.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now on first down, he'll drop
Thank you.
and throw it.
User.
And he's able to get it back to the 31-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Kind of figured that.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. John Brown, 59 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm. It's caught at the 10.
Holy shit.
A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 52 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Burton from 6 yards away. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
He'll drop to throw, escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And he'll be knocked down sideways around the 37. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a... And
Jay's gonna go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And his kick is good. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken near the 13. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
the positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Second down following the incompletion.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22. They'll look to throw here. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A fresh set of downs, and they're at the 1. First and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try and run this. It's Pumphrey. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. The Cardinals say they have it.
No way.
They
He just
do.
kicked it to him.
Arizona recovers. You know, it's interesting.
Shit.
It was not an onside kick recovered the first 7 weeks in 2015. Teams were 0 of 24, Charles, to start the year. Has it gotten harder to recover these onside kicks?
I don't think it's gotten harder, but when you cite stats such as 0 for 24,
That's staggering.
that keeps people from trying it at all.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They're going to look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. He'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vinny Curry getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. The 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. Right? This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
This is taken near the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And they gave up the pick-6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Now a handoff as they run left side. Ajayi hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
We've got plenty of weather here today. We got some snow going on, and they've come out of a dome. And there have been 2 ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather. Just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said, find some weather, find some conditions somewhere, and try and get ready. What do you think?
Well, whatever the preparation there, the snow causing the fumble. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
It's only a minute 30, babe. I'm not trying to end someone's season, throwing the clock away.
19-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have the big lead here late.
Scoring 37 on me is pretty good.
Well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.